it is the last day, official last day that we're here. I think we're gonna be staying here in the house, doing stuff to the yard. That's the main aim that my mom wants to do, is just wash the clothes, just have it ready, like to pack, and then that's pretty much it. I don't think we're gonna really go anywhere besides, like, I think if we did, it might be like for just food. We're getting stuff to cut the grass with, because it's like we don't have an edger or anything like that. But I would say today, even though for it being the last day, it's just basically house stuff. So I guess just embracing like this home one more time before we go back, which is pretty much what my mom wants to do. So. We're here buying equipment for cutting the grass, just so it can look good by the time we leave, so that way it doesn't look like a forest, like the way we saw when we came in. Huh, Mom? We're gonna cut. Vamos a cortar la grama.
Sí, por eso te voy a comprar la orillera.
I don't know if it's going to be prohibited to film here like it was in the other mall from the last vlog, but they have all the stores that I remember. I guess these are like popular brand stores from this area, Mira, Curacao. That's where we got the furniture. Oh, McDonald's ice cream. Does their ice machine work? Because like I haven't seen this mall, I've never been here before. My mom wasn't sure if I've been here before. She thinks that I've been here before, but la última vez que vine para aquí fue...
No estaba.
No, sí, fue 2021. Yo, this is what the theater here looks like. Hey, that's cool. All the movies that are premiering, the Marvels, Wish. The most excited that I am for is for this one. Obviously, I'm not going to see it in Spanish, though. And I guess this is where all the theaters are at. I would like to see one of the movies like here in the theaters in El Salvador to see how it feels like. Probably not that different. So that kind of filled me up. I was literally like, I think I ate it pretty fast because we haven't eaten since like breakfast, and it left me like with so much air. I was like burping over and over and over. I was all over here getting distracted at the dresses and stuff.
Junior, you like cleaning my backyard?
Are you filming? Let's take a picture.
Yes, filming. I am not so happy about
Don't
it.
get bitten by the spiders. The last sunset that we see here in El Salvador for this vacation. Can you all spot the difference though? Terabithia.
Piñas coladas, 10 por persona. Son los precios que manejan en la plaza. La diferencia conmigo que son individuales es la cantidad de carne.
Sí.
Trae aguacate, quesito parrillero, cebolla caramelizada, aguacatito.
Merry Christmas.
Something I wasn't expecting is that a bunch of people came up to us and were offering us like
la foto de Navidad.
Let me talk, Mom. Like a bunch of people were coming up to us and they were offering us like their menus about like the different restaurants that they had around here. So it's like instead of us trying to look for options, they came up to us. It's kind of like they were trying to sell their restaurant to us, almost like the other way around, which is like I thought was interesting. We were about to eat in this area. That's kind of cool. This is cool. Never seen lights like this before.
¿Arriba?
Sí, hombre,
Arriba. Estaría bien. Me parece como la feria de Kern County.
Yeah.
This is literally the view from where we're sitting at.
Oh my gosh, esta es una belleza. O sea, lo mágico es en la noche.
Sí.
Oh, sí.
Toma video.
Ah, pues esto fue lo que le
Oh,
dio la
yeah.
boca, Pueblo Viejo.
Ajá. Les quitaron
Pueblo
la
Viejo.
clientela.
Sí.
El Pueblo Viejo, me acuerdo, filmé eso en el primer
No,
vlog.
pero esto está mejor que Pueblo Viejo.
Sí.
Esto está bellísimo.
Porque aquí puedes cantar también. Yo no puedo cantar.
Con el karaoke.
Con el karaoke, sí. Si podemos cantar Shakira juntos, me alegro. You should sing, Mom. I want to hear you sing.
No.
You'd scare everybody away with your voice.
Se quiebran las mesas.
Oh my gosh.
Aw.
This cute dog. This dog is killing me. Ya deja. Déjame en paz. Guys, check out these freaking desserts. Crepe for me. Flan for them.
¿No?
Ah.
Ah.
Ah. Review. ¿Qué de Wanda ten? Wang wang.
Está bien bueno.
Oh, sí.
Bien rico está. Nunca,
But it's just a
nunca
crepe
me
right
salió
now.
la foto. La palomita del Espíritu Santo y no fue de la luz.
Crepe though? Come on.
Y fue adentro.
Oh shit, I see
Después
the
de estar,
strawberries like
con
in
el
between
papa,
the crepe.
el-
Looking at that
Pero
chocolate
mejor
oozing
que,
out of the
o sea,
crepe
que
though.
la iglesia
Ooh.
comprar, que cuando mueren le dejan todo a la iglesia.
Sí.
Lo donan.
Está bien.
Está bien.
Mm-hmm. Look at my mom's big fingernails getting in the camera.
What?
I literally saw your big fingernails taking over half the camera screen.
¿A dónde allí?
Yeah, literally I see your fingers pareciendo como tarántula. This makes me sad though. This is the last time we go eat out here in El Salvador, but my stupid was gonna do the dumbest thing ever. Oh my gosh. My wallet's in there too. Wow, how stupid. That was a close one. But like I said, it makes me sad that this is our last night out, like last night eating out, I mean. But it is until next time though. This is the last time obviously, as I said in the last vlog. And it takes like what, 13 years for me to be able to keep that promise going. Mamá, me siento triste.
Mamá.
Estoy esperando.
¿Qué te diga? No te voy a decir eso.
Guys, I completely forgot to show you a tour of the house, but I think I'll just show you a tour when everything is more set up because they don't even have the ACs yet, so yeah, until next time. Look how empty this airport is. There was a lot of people around us at the beginning. Wow, mira, se mira como a ghost town este aeropuerto. The gates. Hello. We literally just took a cool photo of my mom holding this big old mug of, well, I mean, you can't see the sea, but it says Café El Salvador. And it looks like she's like grabbing onto it. I made her pose like this, like as if she's holding the coffee and doing like a cheers thing. Hello. There was a guy just like looking at me all weirdly, and I was just like, what is he doing? So we are at Burger King right now. Probably not the best place to get like breakfast, but hey, they got breakfast options, so it's better than nothing. This is so trippy. This is my first time ever seeing an airport, especially like multiple gates having literally nobody. Only except for that guy like right there in the distance. And there's like a person behind us, but I ain't trying to make it obvious that I'm filming them. Now we can sit down and relax. We came on time with 3 hours to spare to wait until the plane comes. Feels so good to just sit down and just wait compared to having to run through like check-in, security, finding the gate, and then boarding the plane. Never again with that one. So we flew with Volaris, which is the new airline specifically for El Salvador. But the idea of it sounds fantastic. The idea that El Salvador has their own airlines and stuff. Does El Salvador have another airlines besides Volaris? Oh, Avianca. That's what usually what we would take before Volaris came in the picture. But I would say Volaris, I would not say would be like the most convenient plane ride unless you want to get something for cheaper price, because all the things you have to pay for. So many things remind me of that Volaris has, reminds me of Spirit Airlines. One of the big ones being they charge for you to just have a carry-on. This tiny thing, like $55 compared to charging for a check bag. A check bag is normal to buy for depending on like the airline, I guess, but the fact that they charge even for like a carry-on bag, but they charge more for a carry-on bag, that's the part that already is like a big blow for me. I'm like, that already knocks off like probably like a few stars. If I have to rate it from like 1 to 10, I think I would give it like a 2 out of 10, because at least for my first time being in Volaris, going from like how I told you, the situation of us running from like literally when we stepped out of the car to getting on the plane, we didn't have time to stop and eat. Like, I didn't even have time to go to the bathroom. I barely had time to go to the bathroom. We didn't even eat anything, having to drive from Bakersfield to LA, and then having to basically run from Bakersfield to LA to the plane, and not having anything to eat. Would have been convenient if they did have some, and then they told me when we asked for meals that they didn't have any meals. All the meals ran out when they were flying from like, I think Mexico to LA or something, which was like, it's another country, you can't expect too much. Yeah, like it's an airline from another country, yes, but at the same time though, the fact that our experience with that, I'm like, that knocks off probably a few more on the rating. That's why it was like, it goes from 10, and then anything that happens just knocks it down. That definitely like knocked it down a few notches. I would say because you have to also pay for everything, even water, that whole idea is not new to me, but I would say Volaris, it reminds me a lot of Spirit Airlines, because in Spirit Air, like they also charge to even take a carry-on bag with you. The time that I went to Atlanta with my friend, we took Spirit Air, and I think they even charged us for that. And because they make you pay for a carry-on bag and they make you pay for water as well, I'm like, no, honestly, not worth the price. If you want to go like the cheap route, it adds up anyway, so you might as well just go to a more decent airlines that already has that included anyway, just so you have like a peace of mind and not have to worry about, okay, cool, like I'm here now. The whole thing of us like rushing to get on the plane, that was actually unintentionally our fault. Still, it would have helped a lot, you know, but in those situations when the airline doesn't come through and then you're having to basically starve for like 5 hours on the flight, like killed my impression. That's what I'm saying. Like, I already don't like this airlines. If I had to say, do I like or don't like it, I don't like it. If anything else, like for future trips, we're gonna try to avoid Volaris. The reason why I also give it like a 2 out of 10 instead of like a 1 out of 10, I could have given it a 1 out of 10. I did think that at first. It was actually the service and the people, they were actually pretty nice. They weren't like mean or anything, so I'm like, I give that, you know, at least like a plus, which I appreciate, and that's a good reflection of our country. There are definitely some other airlines that they are crap compared to the people that they represent, if that makes sense. Like there's some airlines that they're just like pure crap when it comes to customer service, and I think one that I've heard so much bad reviews on is Air Canada, because literally they treat you like as if you're a prisoner there, like as if you're at the DMV or whatever and you did something wrong. At least as far as I know from what I've heard. But in Volaris, I'm like, at the very least, people here and the attendants and everything, they were all very nice. So that's the only plus out of the whole airlines. Another thing that knocked it down was like the fact that there was no monitors, because usually on other airplanes when you're flying, there's options like there's a screen in front of you, or as the other airlines that I have gone onto, they would usually have screens like on the back of the seat in front of you, and you have all the movie options that you can see, and you can also be able to check like how far from your destination, how long it's going to take and stuff, like ETA, which is pretty cool. Volaris does not have any of that. They do not have not even monitors. Like I said, the Spirit Air of El Salvador, that's literally how I see Volaris. So as you can tell, the sun rose. Me and my mom, my mom's in the bathroom right now, but we literally like knocked out a little bit on the seats. I think they're about to call us up, but literally I enjoyed this trip as always. I love going to El Salvador. Like, That's my literal second home, but it still doesn't change the feeling of having to leave, and then that kind of feeling of sadness when you know you gotta leave everybody here behind, but it's like, you know, you gotta go back to living life as usual, because I'm like, my life is in the U.S., you know, that's not gonna change, but also Salvador's never gonna go anywhere else either, so until next time, we will be able to definitely enjoy more and explore more of our beautiful roots. And my mind is so tired, it's so like, it's so early, it's not even, it's literally like 6:36 right now, so literally my mind is so slow on having to process this moment, but can't wait to be able to come back. Hopefully next year we will be able to come back and explore more and just see just more of the beauty of this country. So, ¿qué superpoder te gustaría tener, mamá?
Yo,
Que todo el mundo creyera en Cristo. ¿Cómo siente usted de ir de El Salvador, mam?
emocionado.
Emocionada. That's all you gotta say.
Yes, I'm happy to go back.
How do you feel about this trip?
Muy bien. Nos divertimos bastante. Pudimos ir a visitar las playas, ir a comer rico. Anoche fuimos a bosques.
What looked like the Kern County Fair, almost like.
Parecía Navidad, ¿eh?
Oh yeah, like it was nice. Like, there was ziplining there too, which I didn't know. There was a little midget like ziplining. Remember? There was literally.
So he went 2
ziplining.
times.
Yeah, I went 2 times. We loved it. What do you think we might be coming back on? 2024?
Probably 5 months.
You might go next year for sure, but me, we'll see how that goes. I'm always gonna be wanting to go back. I never get tired of seeing El Salvador.